morning. Today I am going to discuss about fetal skull. This is a fetal skull. Fetal skull consists of three parts. First is a calivarium, also known as a skull vault, the face and the base. Calivarium is having an obstetrical significance, that is what we will discuss today. The calivarium consists of three bones, two frontal bones, two parietal bones and one occiput bone.
The junction of two flat bones in skull vault is called suture line. The junction between two frontal bones is called frontal suture. The junction between frontal bone and parietal bone is known as coronal suture, and the junction between two parietal bones is known as sagittal suture. The junction between two parietal bones and occiput is known as lumboidal suture. The junction between three or more flat bones in a skull vault is called as fontanels. So as you can see this, there are two fontanels having their own obstetrical significance. There are first one is anterior fontanelle and the posterior fontanelle. The area bounded by anterior fontanelle, posterior fontanelle and the two parietal bones eminence is called as vertex, which is the presenting part in the vertex presentation. The area bounded by root of the nose, anterior fontanelle and the two frontal bones eminences is called as brow, which is the presenting part in the brow presentation. The area bounded by root of the nose, mentum and two malar eminence is called as face, which is the presenting part in the face presentation. Before I talk about the diameters, I will tell some important points in the skull. Subocciput, occiput, point between the anterior fontanelle, posterior fontanelle and between the two parietal eminence, and the center of the vertex is known as vertical point. The center of this anterior fontanelle is called bregma. The root of the nose is known as frontal point or glabella. Mentum, and below the mentum is submentum. Now I will discuss various imaginary diameter of the fetal head in different attitude of the fetal skull. First is the suboccipito-bregmatic diameter, which is 9.5 centimeter. Next one is the mento-vertical diameter, from the mentum to the vertical point, which is the diameter seen in the brow presentation, and it is 14 centimeter. Next is the occipito-frontal, which is the diameter with the deflexed attitude in occipito-posterior position. It measures 11.5 centimeter. And the submento-bregmatic diameter, which is the diameter of face presentation, and it measures 9.5 centimeter. Next is suboccipito-frontal. Extends from the nape of the neck to the anterior end of the anterior fontanelle or center of the sinciput, which measures 10 centimeter. There are other diameters having important in the transverse axis, that is biparietal diameter. It is the maximum distance between the two parietal eminences and it measures 9.5 centimeter. And the last diameter is bitemporal diameter and it measures 8 centimeter.